So I've thought about this for the last couple of days, and I'm going to share a portion of my story that actually makes me smile, makes me feel warm on the inside, and brings back really good memories for me. So my mother, Beverly Carroll, passed away in October 2018. She was not expected to pass away. We were in the middle of planning my daughter's baby shower. My mother was scheduled to start a new job in 2 weeks, and we were planning the first mother and daughter vacation the following January. She passed away from a complication related to a medical procedure. My mother and I were extremely, extremely close. We were so close that when I went to therapy, my therapist described the relationship with my mother and I as my mother being my entire community rolled up into one person. And so I didn't just lose my mother, I lost an entire community. I lost my best friend. I lost a sister. I lost a fashion consultant. I lost my gossip partner. You name it, my brunch partner. And those roles have not been filled. So the part of the story that I really want to share is the communication that my mother and I shared. So again, like I said, my mother and I were 17 years apart. So we talked all the time. We talked about a range of issues. My mother and I were so close that we even at some point worked together. And so that means that we had not only the same coworker, but the same supervisor. So we would talk about work stuff. And so we ended up having, after work activities. We were just always intertwined with in each other's circles and each other's lives. And so just want to take you through a day of communicating with my mom. So my mom lived she had her own house. I, of course, had my own house. So starting in the morning, I would wake up, get ready for work. So I knew that by the time I got in my car and I was at the Starbucks near New Hampshire Avenue, that my mom should be in her car, right? And so I would call my mom and we would talk on the phone all the way until she got to work. And this would happen every day. Once I would get to work in the garage, the only reason why I didn't talk to my mom from the garage to the building was because cell service. I couldn't have any service. So the phone would hang up, right? And so once I got to the office and she got to her office, I would get my day started. I worked for the federal government, got my day started. And once I felt like she probably got her day started too, I would send her an email. What you doing? And so we would literally carry on this email conversation in between getting our work done all day long. Okay? So that was during the day. So if that wasn't enough, it was time to get back in the car to go home. So I knew that every evening, by the time I got to this hotel, my mom should be in her car and ready to talk. And so I would call her again. Sometimes I would call her and she would not answer the phone because somebody beat me to it. And I did not like that, so I would call her back to back until she hung up and would talk to me. So we would talk on the phone again all the way home, okay? So if that wasn't enough, once we would get home, she'd go home, I go home, I would do whatever I need to do really quick, get dinner ready, whatever I had to do. So then my mom was on social media. And so her and I both were on Instagram and Facebook. And so I would get online, she would get online. She would make a comment on something, and then the conversation would start all over again on social media. This literally went on probably 4 days a week, every day, until it just didn't anymore. And so the impact of not having that communication with her, it did something to me. It changed the way that I navigated at work. As you can imagine, I had hundreds, thousands of emails from my mom before I retired from the government. I did all that I can to archive and save and send all of that communication to my personal home email address so that I could save all of that rich history with my mom. So that is the story of how close we are, and that's just scratching the surface. And that is the story that I chose to share today because it brings me so many good memories and so much joy to share it.
And you also mentioned before you retired from the government, you took all of these emails.
Yes.
So not only just memorializing her pictures, but even the communications of being in the car, okay?
Yes.
And so you shared a lot with everyone in the room. If you had to give a title to this story of honoring Miss Bev or Miss B, what would that title be?
The never-ending communication.
The never-ending communication. And tell everyone your name one more time.
Kenyatta Gray.
Kenyatta. On the count of three, Kenyatta, you can have a seat right here because I want you to see your story. In a moment, your story is going to come back to life. So on the count of three, we're going to say, Kenyatta, let's watch. And we're going to see your story come back to life. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. On the count of three, Kenyatta, let's watch. 1, 2, 3. Kenyatta, let's watch.
Hot. Can you get off of my butt, please? Thank you. Call mom. Hello? Hey, girl. What you doing? Oh, you already know. I just went past the shell. Yep, that one. Mm-hmm. I know, $3.99. That's crazy. Oh, where you at? Oh, okay. Go ahead, little blue dart. Be dangerous. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hang on.
The heart of Miss B, special part of me.
Do you know what I am? I am the 1,928 emails that Kenyatta and Miss B wrote to each other. I'm gonna have to buy a whole other something so I can transfer these all send. I don't think Gmail can hold all of me. I'm huge. Yeah, because I hear Kenyatta's going to be leaving the government soon, so she's got to find a new home for me. Yahoo, no, definitely not Hotmail. AOL is gone. You think Gmail has it? Gmail might have enough. I'm a lot. I'm big. Gmail? Do you think Gmail? Gmail? What else could there be? Right? Gmail? I think I'm going to go to Gmail. But I'm a lot, and I'm heavy. I guess I'm going to the Gmail now.
From sun up till sundown, our communication all over town.
Yeah, yes, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mom, which ones? There's so many choices. There's pink, there's gold, there's white, there's beige, there's beige color. There's yellow. Mom, Mommy, help me choose the glittery ones. Can I just get them all, Mommy? Please. Wait, but, okay. So now I have 4. Okay, so I got all 4 of them. Okay, now which pair do I wear with the outfit, Mom? Please help me, please. And then you gotta tell me what earrings to wear, and then the jacket, because we gotta go right. We gotta go right, Mama. You know, you raised me, you know. Tell me, which pair is it, Mama?
Everywhere I go, you are with me. The beautiful heart of Miss B.
Oh, just another lovely day up here in the other world. Looking down on my child. I'll tell you, she's so much like me. She is and she isn't, but she is. I don't know why she wore that outfit today. Tell me about those shoes. She likes those shoes with that dress, but I prefer the other shoes. She know I know better too. But that's all right. That's my baby. We've been attached to each other. And you know, my spirit just be moving all around and still loving on her, still hugging on her, still squeezing on her, still telling her, I love you and behave yourself. Still telling her, make that phone call, don't forget. Telling her, well, we could talk about her later. Let's talk about us. Let's have our memories, right? That is the joy of spirit. I'm loving this life I'm in now. And I'm loving the memories with my child. She's mine, oh my child.
Everywhere I go, you're still with me. Beautiful heart of Miss B.
Thank you, actors. Before you know it, the actors take a moment and make eye contact with you to thank you for your story. And them checking back in. What was that like to watch?
It was, I just felt like just this electricity through my body. I felt warmth, I felt love, I felt a connection. It felt real and authentic, so I loved it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.